Good morning, SMP Nation. Blaine Austin here with Sewing Machines Plus. Guys, and welcome to our Thursday live show. Hey, we've got some fun things happening today. We're going to have a special guest drop by, and we're going to talk about my 6 picks for Christmas. And you probably saw that in the title. What that means is that 6 products I felt like that were part of our countdown to Christmas and our promotions that, to me, and Kyle even thought this was probably the best deal, wasn't it, Kyle?
Yeah.
So anyway, y'all say hello to Kennedy and Kyle this morning. They're here. Y'all got the camera working?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Their camera's not on. So, but they're here this morning, all bundled up and ready to go. There they are. So, but yeah, we got a special guest, and we're going to play some trivia this morning to win some prizes. What do y'all think about that? So we'll see how up to speed everybody is on Christmas.
Well, 3 days, right? 4 days to Christmas.
It's getting close. It's getting close. So anyway, I want to know how everybody's doing this morning, if you're getting ready for a big Christmas. And I think while we were on Countdown to Christmas, has everybody recovered, by the way, from all 5 days? If you watched all 5 days with this Countdown to Christmas, put a number 1 in the chat right now. I want to see how many of y'all were here, stuck with us the whole time and watched it, because I know we had a bunch of people that were watching, and thousands of you out there watched the Countdown to Christmas, and it was a big crowd for the whole week. And I know some of y'all probably watched. I see a bunch of number 1s coming up. So we had a lot of people stayed the whole time. So we appreciate y'all hanging out with us and watching all the Christmas deals. But guys, this morning, one of the things I wanted to talk about, and let me say my big shout out to some of the SMP Nation watching today before we get too deep in the show. We got Teresa Erickson up in Illinois watching, Michelle Kelly in Arizona, Lynn Thacker in Kentucky, Millie Holt in Colorado, Laurie Scott in Wyoming, and Jerry Luther in South Dakota. So we got y'all all over the nation watching. So I got to tell you about some dates. So we've been working really hard already for 2024, and we hope that y'all are going to be excited about some things we're doing. So in January, is that right, Kyle? January?
There's a few things in January.
We got so much stuff going on in January. We got a bunch of... So January, we're going to have a booth at Road to California. And the date on that, y'all are going to have to look at the calendar, but I think it starts on a Wednesday, which I think it's going to be the January 16th or 17th. What is it, Kyle? No, look at the dates. What's the Wednesday on?
17th.
Okay, so the 16th is preview night. January 16th is preview night. And then the show starts on all day on January 17th on Wednesday and goes all the way through Saturday, which is the 20th. Is that right? See if I get my dates right. Kyle's looking at the calendar for me. Okay. All right. So we got that. That's Road to California Quilt Show. We're going to be running the Aero Cabinets booth there, and we're going to be running the Butler Robotics booth, and we'll have our King Quilter in that booth as well. So we're going to have 2 booths there. The same weekend, we're going to be in Long Beach, California at the Impressions Expo. And this is basically a commercial type show for people who are into embroidery, sublimation, heat presses, direct-to-garment printers, and those sorts of things. So we're going to be there, and the show on that goes that Friday through Sunday, which is going to be the 17th through the 21st.
19th.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, 19th through the 21st. 19th through the 21st. You can get tickets to go to that if you just go to Impressions Expo Long Beach. You can go to their website and get tickets. And then also you can get tickets to go to the Road to California just by going to the Road to California website. And you can just Google that and find that. And but we're going to be there. Now, here's a crazy thing about the expo in Long Beach, the Impressions Expo. We got some celebrities going to be there. We got Carly Bell going to be there in person. We've got Cindy Hogan going to be there. We have Sarah Vetzer going to be there. And we have Alexa Galloway going to be there. And so they are all celebrities. They've been on our shows before. and we're running the Brother booth basically there. We're having all the Brother embroidery machines that are the armed, the cylinder arm machines, which would be the 10 needle, the 6 needle, the brand new PR1X, and then the PRS 100. So we're going to have all 4 of those machines there, and they're going to be there doing demonstrations and talking to people. So, and they're going to have samples there to show people. So if you're in that area and you want to go, make sure y'all get a ticket and go. It's going to be awesome, and it's a big show too. It's at the Long Beach Convention Center, so it's a pretty big show. Also in January, we're having Fabric Palooza, and that is that right?
End of February.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's the end of February. That's right. So February, yeah, you're right. February the 28th, 29th. I can't remember all these dates, Kyle. We got too much stuff going. All right, so let me back up a little bit. On February the 8th, 9th. Okay, he's shaking his head yes. February the 8th and 9th, we're having a show that y'all want to make sure you tune into. And we haven't really got a title yet, but it's kind of a working title, but it's going to be called either Fabric to Fabulous or For the Love of Fabrics, something like that. Angela Wolf is already committed to be on it. We're working with a couple other 3 YouTube influencers to be on the show that are fabric designers. And I'll tell you their names as soon as we get it confirmed that they're going to be here. But the concept basically is it's all about fashion and making things. And they're going to be a 2-day event. And you'll get to tune into that. And you're going to get to see all their steps of how they make, whether it's a costume. We're looking at stuff that we may make a inspired costume that a celebrity would wear on the red carpet or a rock star would use on stage. So that's kind of the theme behind it. It may be a Dolly Parton inspired costume that they have to make. But we're working all the details out on that, but we've got the dates down, so y'all make sure you do that. And then February, you said the 29th?
Yes.
So February the 29th is Fabric Palooza, and y'all absolutely love Fabric Palooza. We have got a ton of fabric that we're going to have this time. We hopefully won't run out of stock on a lot of it, but not only are we going to do 1 yard and 3 yard increments in packages that you can buy, we're also going to be selling bolts of fabric. So if you want to buy a bolt, and it's going to be unbelievable savings. We've got a really good price on all that. So, so Kennedy, tell me when our special guest comes in.
Okay, I will.
So she's going to pop in anytime. So, so that's kind of what's going on with the dates. So, and then far as the first of the year. Now let's fast forward to March. Do y'all know what March is?
What's March, Blaine?
Do you know?
I know.
Kyle, do you know?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, do y'all know what March is?
Let's see.
March is National Quilting Month. So
Ooh, that's a big hint.
that's a big hint. Guys, it is Virtual Quilt Fest. Did anybody get it?
Yeah, Lisa first,
Oh,
then Wolf Guys.
Lisa and Wolf Guys got it. So yes, it is fabric. It's going to be our Virtual Quilt Fest is going to be March. And I think the dates on it are March 11th through the 15th. I think that's the dates. Kyle's trying to look at the calendar to see if I'm right. Yep. So it is the 11th through the 15th. So that'll be coming up. So we got the first part, the first quarter is just going to be packed full of stuff. And speaking of our special guest, I just got informed with a thumbs up that she is in the studio. So y'all, welcome to the show, Miss Angela Wolf.
Hi, Blaine. How are you? So great to see you. Merry Christmas, almost.
Thank you. Yeah, we're close, aren't we?
We are close. I just had a live show on Brother. We were doing the countdown, and I asked everyone to leave a comment between 1 and 5. How far are you in the readiness center for Christmas? And like 5 being like you're golden. Oh yeah, I'm like at a 2.5.
Well, I'm officially, Michelle and I think are officially done. We got on it and we kind of waited actually too a little later than we normally do, but we just got on it and got it knocked out. And We, her family, I forget, Michelle may have to chime in and text, but if I remember correctly, there's 28 nieces and nephews and the great nieces and nephews. So I think there's 28 of them. And then on my side, my side, I've only got 3 nephews, and then two great a great niece and a great nephew. So we didn't have a whole lot to buy for on that for as far as them, but we had quite a bit to buy. And Michelle was staying busy.
Well, Michelle, I'm embarrassed to say I have about half that, and I'm still not finished. But I do have quite a few gifts under the tree that need to be wrapped. That's the big thing.
Well, Michelle is the wrapping queen.
Wrapping
I'm telling
queen.
you,
I love
I've
that.
never. It's perfect. I don't know how you can get a present to look so perfect when she wraps them. It's just they're perfect, and I'm like, how do you do that? How do you? And she even told me she did that one time, like a part-time job somewhere. I forgot where it was at, but she wrapped presents when they bought like in a retail store.
Oh, they look all beautiful with the boat. So, Michelle, I have a question for you then. Because Wynn's laughing at me today. I brought out not a card table, but a table that, a fold-up table, and put it out in the middle of the living room. And Wynn's like, "Are we having a dinner party?" I said, "No, I'm going to use this for wrapping the gifts." He said, "What happened to the floor? I've always done it on the floor, but then after 2 hours of wrapping, I can't move." So, Michelle,
he does
are you
it on the
floor
floor
wrapper or a table?
Floor. She sits right on the floor and wraps these things. And for one, there's no way I could sit on the floor. I couldn't get up if I got down there. But she gets down on the floor, wraps them all, and I mean, again, it's amazing how nice these things are. And it's just like you hate to even. If I was to get one of her presents, I'd hate to even unwrap it because it's so pretty.
You save it. Oh gosh. It is so nice to see you, and I so appreciate you inviting me to be on your show. It's kind of like the year, where did the year go? It's gone. And I was listening to you talking about the events already for next year. In fact, I'm always putting them in my calendar so I make sure that I don't miss something. Your events are amazing, but I can't believe the year's over almost.
Oh, I know. And I was just telling before you got on here about you committed already to our fashion show that we're going to do. And we kind of haven't really figured all the bells and whistles out on it yet. And even the name is kind of up in the air, but you're committed to it for sure, 100%. And it's going to be pretty cool no matter what we do, because we've been tossing some ideas around that are pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Anything with fashion is amazing. So Blaine, I made this shirt last year, and it's kind of all wrapped. And I forgot that when I wore it on a show, I decided to cut the sleeves off. So I literally cut them off. So someone asked me if this is going to be a pattern. I said it can't, because I would literally need directions for Houdini. It took me 20 minutes to figure out how to get my arms back through these holes. So fashion, whatever kind it is, cut up or cut together.
Yeah, we're going to come up with something good, and we're working. I told everybody we got 3 other people. It's probably going to be about 4 of y'all are going to be on the show. Everybody's going to be into fashion. They've either been fashion designers. They do a lot of different either costuming or it could be a cosplayer. It could be somebody who makes stuff for the red carpet in Hollywood. But it's going to be fun. And then you do, your custom fabric or clothing that you make, your clothing line and all the patterns. And so it's going to be a really cool combination, I think, of people.
Oh, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. Wynn was sitting there and he already wrote it on the calendar. And the day after that, I leave on a cruise for a week.
Yeah,
so hopefully it's cruise related so I can finish making my wardrobe.
So yeah, I always tell everybody when I'm doing stuff with you, we have to either schedule around fishing tournaments or your brother stuff that you do, or you're always in demand out there. And you used to always have to be, all around the TV show. It's So Easy. You were always taping that. But speaking of TV shows, we know that you got a new show coming. And we're one of the sponsors of it. And we basically, I don't remember what episode I'm on, but I'm on an episode of it. So what's going on with that?
I think you're on every episode so far. So, as everything, we're biting at the bit to have this launched. It's called Fabric to Fashion. I started it last year. I've already taped the first 4 challenges, but the editing and things like that is a lot more work than I thought. So I've hired a team earlier this year. We're getting it finished, but there's a few good things happening in 2024. And one of them is that the show got pushed to 2024, but I can't tell you why. I can just tell you it's amazing. So it is coming out. And Blaine, your superstar face will be on there for a couple minutes, I think, on each episode, because you gave some pretty cool things. And the people that already recorded with me don't even know this. So I can't share much more than that. It would kind of be giving away everything.
Well, I ran into, I think I texted you a picture when I was at Houston Quilt Festival. I ran into 2 of the ladies that were on the episode that we gave stuff away to. And they came up to me and I said, "Oh, I got to get a picture with you, and I'm going to send it to Angela." So I texted to Angela. And
The Wolfpack loves you, Blaine, because we were talking, Wynn and I were talking after you called the other day, and Wynn said, was Blaine one of the first people in the sewing side that you actually really worked with? I mean, I worked with a lot of people in the expos and things like that, but you were really the first dealer that reached out to me for the famous embroidery event that we had way back when. But that was a long time ago. And you know what? It's been so much fun working with you. We consider you and you guys a great friend. Why I say you guys? Because it's you, your wife, your mom, your sister, your staff, your whole family over there. We just cherish. So thank you.
Well, it was. I think the very first time that we talked was in 2012. I gave you a phone call. I emailed you. I found your email address somehow and emailed you. And I said, "Hey, I'd like to talk to you on the phone about an event." And I gave you my number, and you called me that same day. You just called me, and we talked, and we started planning stuff. And then we had the first event in 2013. And you were kind of, I'll never forget, you got there and you were like, "Holy crap, I didn't know it was going to be this big." I think we had like 200 people there in a big convention center with 200 sewing machines or 200 embroidery machines.
I think you actually had 300, I want to say 300 or 350 people, and all huge. Of those multi-needle machines. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. That was amazing. I still have photos that show up on my memories. I need to send you those because you're going to love them.
You're right. I think what we did is we did 2 people per machine. I had 150 embroidery machines set up, and we had 300 people there. I think that's right. Yeah, it was big. I know. Great times, man. And we've just been, we haven't missed a beat ever since we've started in, and we've done things together ever since then. And it's been a lot of fun, and hopefully get to do a ton more in the future.
I'm so excited. Yeah. You have to give me the schedule early so I can go around my fishing, because you get top priority, Blaine, believe it or not. Although the last few things were like a no, and no, don't take it personally.
No, I don't. I never do. We're always just, we feel like we're fortunate when we can get you. And I know the SMP Nation loves you being on our shows and loves what you do. And, and I know Brother, we have to compete with Brother too, because they're always, demanding a lot of your time. And so when we can get you, we're really appreciative.
So speaking of Brother, I would just love to know how many of the Wolfpack here, I can see a ton of them in here. Hi, guys. The print moda, when that came out this year, it's behind me. I don't know if you can hear it printing. I'm printing more fabric. Between that and the Arts Bureau, I'm designing fabric nonstop. I absolutely love it. So I would love to know. I know that Karen, you might be on here. There's a few people that said it's on their Santa list for the print moda. So I would just love to know how many people bought this from you, Blaine, because you showed this a couple times now, and it's absolutely amazing. And it's really fun. I love designing fabric.
That has been a huge hit, Angela, that, the print moda, and then Brother came out with the sublimation printer. And both of those have just been home runs, and the pricing on them is so good. That's the thing. You think you would be paying, thousands and thousands of dollars for that stuff, but man, the price is just incredible on it. So, and you're right, that print moda, oh my gosh, when you can just print your own fabric, and, still I always talk about the selling point of this to me was, when they were talking about, I was at the convention and we got to talk about all the different things you could do. And then I got to think about, I was like, well, if somebody had, because I've heard this story before, a lady inherited a quilt that wasn't finished from her mother, and she wanted to finish it, but she could not find the fabric to finish it. And I was and that popped in my head immediately. I was like, you could just scan the fabric that you have, go print your own fabric, and it's going to look almost identical to it, and you could finish the quilt. So that's one of the big, to me, the selling feature of it. It's just that to be able to do that is pretty awesome.
That's a great idea. I never even thought about that avenue. I've just been taking photos and then putting it in the app and then you spin it around with all the graphics on it. Did you know that if you take a picture of all the leaves and the beautiful fall changes with the colors, that you can design about, let's see, I'm up to 12 different kinds of fabric. They all match, but they're all from just a picture of the wilderness. So it's amazing. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Now the sublimation printer, that's a game changer. I do have the mug, like some form of a mug press on my Santa's list because I want to do mugs. But most importantly, with the fabric. So they can go to your site to buy that too, right, Blaine?
Well, we don't sell the actual mug presses, and the reason we chose not to is there's so many on the market. Amazon has a ton, Walmart, all these different ones that are, and there's you can get them from $50 up to $300 you can spend on them. So it's just all across the board, and so we chose not to carry it. But we have all kinds of heat. We sell the Hottronics heat presses, and which are the best on the market. And so we have all those heat presses. We just don't have any of the actual mug press.
Well, that's all right. The fabric's the most important. So you picked the right side to go on.
But you can pick up a little cheap mug press almost anywhere, inexpensive, to be able to do that sublimation on tumblers and things like that. And that's what a lot of people love doing, is doing the tumblers. And I saw a couple that were just pretty crazy how they did them, because it looked like they put the vinyl, they did it with vinyl and did the vinyl on it, and then they did a clear cover over it, and it just made it almost look like it was custom made from a factory. The way they did it, it was awesome how they did it. So, and they used the Brother sublimation printer to do that. I know Sarah Betzer is really good with those printers. And then, Carly Bell has both of them. She has the Print Moda and the sublimation, and she's been doing a whole lot of different things with it. And she absolutely loves that sublimation printer. And sublimation printers are very inexpensive too. I mean, it's probably the most inexpensive one on the market for such a high quality product.
You know what, next year for the ugly Christmas sweater contest, did you have one of those this year? Because you could next year. And it could be with a sublimation printer, because you could put all kinds of stuff on a shirt, not necessarily a sweater, but on a shirt. And that could be your theme for next year, Blaine. Everyone, Kennedy, get it going. Blaine has to have an ugly Christmas t-shirt every single day. They're never really that ugly, but using the sublimation printer, that would be so much fun.
Yeah, we actually kind of renamed it this year during our show. I started calling it Ugly Sweater, but we were thinking, all these sweaters that were coming in really weren't ugly. So we just said Christmas sweater. Send a picture of your Christmas sweater in, and everybody started doing it. And we got a ton of people. And Kennedy made a little video slideshow with it, and we showed that every morning. And I think everybody got a really good hoot out of that, seeing all their pictures.
I know Wynn's gonna walk in here and die laughing because I could hear him downstairs. So yesterday on the airplane, the guy that sat next to Wynn was wearing an ugly Christmas sweatshirt, and young, attractive guy just he walks up. I'm like, no, you're not really wearing that on the plane. Yeah, he is. And it looked like he had wrapping paper sewed, gold ribbons. I mean, and I kept looking at it. I wanted to take photos because I thought this is kind of cool. But I thought, I cannot believe you wore that in the airport and in the airplane. It was ridiculous, but it was hilarious. It made everybody smile. So for that aspect, if you happen to be watching Blaine's show, sorry that I kept staring at you on the plane, but I couldn't help it.
That's pretty funny. That's awesome. Well, that's the spirit of this time of year. You get to do the fun things like that, decorate, wear sweaters with Christmas themed stuff on it, and so that's why I love this time of year, just because of all the things that we do. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that do too. And some people really get into Christmas and decorate. Some people just don't even decorate anymore. But I know some people are like Clark Griswold and really go all out, do their whole house.
I'm not quite that bad, but I'm about half. So on decorations, I get a 5. Preparing for Christmas with the gifts, I'm at about a 2.5. But the decorations, when we'll go to bed at night, right after Thanksgiving, it's almost like the who's crawling to the house. And I'll pour a glass of wine and pull out the ladder. And I have all this white puppy fake snow. And when he wakes up in the morning, the whole house is decorated. I've got trees up here. The decorating's the fun part. It's the taking it down that is so. I leave them up till March because it's too much work.
Yeah, you're one of those, huh? It leaves it up all year.
Yeah, that's me.
Well,
I'm one of those.
Michelle goes, I mean, she really does a nice job. Our tree to me is just absolutely beautiful. She's got that, that eye that can decorate, and she does our house on the inside, but I'm the outside person. And I don't get crazy. Well, I guess it's a little crazy, but
I can hear Kennedy. She called you out.
well, I do put lights on the house, on the eve of the house around. But what I do out in some of our property right beside my house, I do 2 mega trees that are 20 foot tall. The trees they made of lights. I do 2 of those, and then I also have a 20 foot tall Santa Claus and a 20 foot tall snowman that are blow up. That are
so you're one of those. I think I saw you on the news the other day.
Well, my trees are so bright. The aircraft, when they line up for San Diego Airport, they line up with my house. They fly over it.
Hey, Wynn, did you hear that? There was one thing I really wanted when Wynn and I first started dating. Then we got married, and at the cottage there was like this open yard area, and he planted a big pine tree. Well, at that time it was only maybe 6 foot tall, and I wanted an ice skating rink right there because he could just use the hose and make an ice skating rink. That was a no-go. And then I said, can we put lights on this tree because it would look fabulous? And he's like, do you know how big this tree is going to get? So skip ahead 20 years, and that tree right now is taller than our cottage. And that's what we use. The internet people, we have like some strange internet up there because we're in the middle of nowhere. They used a big bucket thing to put the tower on top of that tree. So the tree doesn't have lights, but it is an internet. We look like the Kennedy Space Center.
Oh, that's funny. I remember the time y'all were at your cabin and you were doing a live show with me. And in the background, it started snowing. You didn't even know it was snowing. It started snowing. And then all of a sudden, I see deer run across.
I remember
and then I pointed it out to you, and you're like, oh, it's snowing. Remember that?
I do.
That was a long time
Well, we should have
ago.
done a live show there now. We've got a couple new creatures. I've got some pretty good security cameras up there. And I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, we have a fox now. We have a skunk, which I'm not very excited about because I really don't want to like piss him off. And then we have a couple of raccoons, but the skunk is the big one. I'll try to get a photo for you.
I can't believe you're talking about skunks. We were talking about skunks this morning. Last night on the way home, I hit a skunk.
You did?
And it sprayed my car. And
so I get home. You better sell it right now.
Oh my God. I pull into the garage last night at home and I get out and I'm like, oh my gosh, it stinks. So I go in the house and then all of a sudden our laundry room, it's right off of the garage, started stinking. So we had to turn the fan on there. I had to pull the car out of the garage and wash it down all last night, spray all under it and all that. We had to leave it out all night because it stunk so bad. It was like, oh my gosh, our house was starting to smell like skunk right there in the laundry room and stuff. So I can't believe you just talked about skunk because that was so rank.
Did your truck smell better today? Because honestly, that smell doesn't ever go away.
Yeah, we walked out this morning and I think me washing it did the trick. But I sprayed the engine off. I was spraying all underneath. I mean, it was just, but yeah, it was, we didn't smell any skunk anywhere this morning. So it was good. But on the way to work this morning, I saw the skunk I hit. I didn't think I hit anything because I never saw one or heard it. But there was a skunk right in the middle of the road on, going back home way. And I saw it. I was like, oh, there's the little boy that sprayed me.
Poor little guy playing possum on the road, huh?
So,
Oh gosh,
but it's
that's funny.
all it's all in fun, and get all those
It's
life
all
experiences.
fun.
And but
So I have to
Angela,
ask you, Blaine.
today, what's that?
Oh, go ahead.
So I was say today, our show, we're talking about my 6 picks, and we had six products that we're going to highlight today that
Ooh.
just incredible specials on. And I, out of all the thousands of products that are specials, I tried to pick 6 that I thought were just the best deals. And so we're going to do that on our show today. And I know you've got to get out of here because you got a bunch of stuff to do, and you just got
I
home.
do.
So, but
I have one question
Yeah.
before I leave you. I have one question for you because it's always important. Getting into 2024, do you have just one New Year's resolution for next year?
Oh my
Or
God.
something that you would love to do, or something that's on your bucket list that you want to do?
Well, there's a couple things that I want for 2024. One of them is I want to get my garage. I want to get a shop so I can clean out part of my garage where we got a bunch of crap stored, and freed up so I can work on my airplanes and get back into flying. So that's kind of one of I wanted to start flying again, heavily for 2024.
I love that. I love that. So then I can look forward to seeing pictures about that.
Yep. We'll
That's
have
a
to share
good one.
some pictures with everybody.
Yeah, mine is the I would say organizing, but if you saw the rest of my studio, you'd say you better start now because you might be there by 2028.
Well, if you're,
awesome.
how about your fabric area? Because that used to be what was so cluttered, was you had so much fabric piled up everywhere. Is that better?
No. Now it's on rolls. I have it all rolled up. I actually have it. It's pretty much more organized than before.
That's better, because you used to just was piled up everywhere.
Well, when I have a fabric stash sale, it looks like a monster in here, but yeah, it's still piled. Maybe that should be my resolution. Organize the fabric.
Well, if you ever need some empty bolts to roll it up on, just call me. We can send you a bunch.
Sounds good. Well, Blaine, thank you for having me. I so appreciate it. Bye, Kennedy, and the whole team back there, the Wolfpack watching, and Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas to you. Until when, Merry Christmas, and hope to see you again real soon.
I will.
All right. Thanks, Angela, for coming on. All right, guys, that was Angela Wolf. So glad that she were able to come on and say hi, because she was in Florida yesterday, and I think they went fishing and all, and she was on an airplane yesterday morning flying back, and so I just caught her right now. I was like, "Hey, you want to stop by and say hi on the show?" And she's like, "Well, I'm going to be just getting home tomorrow night, or tonight, basically." Which was last night. So she just got home, got on the show today. So we're super excited that she was here. So, all right, guys, are y'all ready to get into, we're going to talk about my 6 picks of the show. And then we still have our little trivia contest we're going to give some prizes away. But my 6 picks, and this is some products just in random order of things that stood out to me that had great specials on them. And so, Kennedy, let's show the very first one, and I'm going to tell y'all the reason I picked it. Bam, there it is right there. That is the Brother Airflow 3000. Guys, this is their brand new, serger with the air threading on it. This thing, the bundle it comes with it, this is $1,299. And right now, what we had for the Countdown to Christmas show, and I think this goes all the way up into Christmas Eve. Is that correct? Or is it?
Is through the 31st.
31st. Okay. Through the 31st of December, you're going to get that whole bundle with it. So it comes with that wide table. You're getting that rolling trolley that comes with it. And since Angela was on here today's show, you're getting that Angela Wolf Masterclass on this absolutely free. And that's something that you can sign up for. And it is, she goes in depth on all the different things. So it is a great, great class that you're gonna be able to take. And guys, this is an incredible deal for this. And I just thought, it's a brand new product. If you love Brother, you love serging, but you wanted an air thread or serger, look no farther. This is it. $1,299 plus you're getting that bundle worth $1,749 worth with it. So it's just a great, great price. So if y'all are interested in one of these, give us a call at 800-401-8151. We do have some special financing still available for it, and we're going to ship this thing free nationwide. All right, so my second product that was on the radar was the SWF.
A classic choice.
Oh my gosh. And the reason, for one, the normal price on this is $10,000. At $10,000, to me, it is the best bargain in the industry in embroidery. If you're wanting a multi-needle machine that has 12 needles, SWF is very well known in the commercial world. They make all the big multi-head embroidery machines that you see at all the embroidery shops and things. So they are very well known. Well, what they did is they took a 12 needle commercial machine they had and basically, I don't want to say dumbed it down, but they kind of consumered it down.
Yes.
To make it more consumer friendly. And the interface, they made it very intuitive, so it's very easy to use. So it has a great LCD screen. Guys, the Christmas pricing on this is $89.99. We have financing available. We're going to ship this free right to your house. And the other great thing about this, it comes with, for free, you're going to get the stand that it sits on. You're going to get the cap driver for free with 2 cap frames. And then the other great thing, there's 2 other features nobody has it on the market. One of them is it has a 7-year bumper-to-bumper warranty on it, which covers the entire machine. And then the cap or the hoops that come with it.
Mm-hmm.
You get 5 different sizes of hoops, and you're going to get 2 of each size. So you're basically getting 10 hoops. Yeah. And there are reason for this is while you're embroidering something, you can be hooping up the next item if you want to do production. So they've thought of everything. This thing is awesome. We absolutely love the SWF. We are the #1 dealer in the world for SWF. Yeah. In the world, guys, this is sold worldwide. We are by far the #1 dealer in the world on this. So we are really, we absolutely love this machine, and we just think it's such a good product. And there's one other feature that I kind of like on this that's pretty cool, that's unique.
What is that?
It has basically a photo stitch. Oh. So what you can do, you can take the screen, the LCD screen, you could place your grandchild or your child's hand on it. You could trace that out, and then you could basically digitize it in the machine and then stitch it out. Wow. The other thing you could do is you can import photos. Oh my So you can import a photo of yourself and basically digitize it, and it'll embroidery that photo out on a shirt. Yeah. So
it's almost like it's built-in software.
Yeah, it is.
You don't need to buy anything extra.
So it's pretty awesome what you can do with this machine. So guys, that's another one of my picks, $89.99. Fantastic price on that. So if you're in the market for a multi-needle machine, oh my gosh, I would jump on this in a heartbeat. So
and when we were talking with Grace on Takeover Tuesday about long arms and just machines in general, I was saying how next year I think is the year of the side hustle and starting a side business or a side, whatever for you and your house. And I think this is the perfect machine to start it for sure because of everything you're getting with it. I mean,
yeah, it's
an amazing
definitely
deal.
It is. It's really, really cool what all this stuff comes with it. All right, so my third pick
next one
for Christmas, look at that, is another brother product. It's that NQ1700E. And guys, when I tell you, if I told y'all how many we sold of this during Countdown to Christmas, y'all wouldn't believe me. It was insane how many of these sold, and we actually sold out of this product. But we didn't even feature it on the show. Yeah. It was just part of the deal that I told everybody, hey, we've got thousands of items that are on the deal. This thing sold so well during the Countdown to Christmas week. It's $19.99. You're getting a great embroidery machine, 5x7, embroidery field, and you're getting the, BES software combination. You're getting the cap frame for the single needle machine. You're getting a magnetic sash frame. You're getting all this extra stuff that's a value to almost $1,000 with this machine. That's only $19.99. So basically, you're getting almost $3,000 worth of stuff when you buy this. And again, we have financing available. We're going to ship it free to your doorstep. Again, it's a no-brainer. If you're looking for that type of machine, this is the best deal to me on a 5x7 size in any brand. out there right now. I thought this was a great deal.
This was the machine. I actually worked on this a lot during Takeover Tuesday. This is the one that I had in my studio, and it is the best. With that blue software, the BES blue software, and the cat frame. I've done hats for Kyle before with that hat frame, and it's probably my favorite machine under $2,000.
I'm still waiting on my hat, Kennedy. Still waiting. So yeah, guys, it is. It's a great, and I'm not going to say a beginner machine. This is something.
No.
I mean, it would be perfect for a beginner because of all the technology built in and all the stitches and all the designs and all the things it has in it. Because it is just a great, combination machine. However, this machine would be perfect for anybody who's been sewing forever. I mean, this thing, if you're wanting to upgrade your current sewing machine and get a combination sewing and embroidery, or if you're wanting to do, no, I'm sorry, this is embroidery only. Embroidery only, yeah. If you're wanting to get an embroidery machine and you're just wanting to upgrade and get something that, if you only got a sewing only and you want to upgrade to a embroidery only machine, this would be a great pick.
Yeah.
Now, what I was thinking about in my head was basically the machine that's very similar to this is the 3700D.
Yes.
Now it's a 6x10. However, it's got the same interface and some of the same technology, even the software and the program in this machine. So two great machines. But this one to me is a really good price with all the combo that you're getting, the package you're getting. If you are looking for an embroidery only machine, I wouldn't even hesitate to jump on this, because a lot of people want separate machines because they want to be able to sew while there's something over here is embroidery and beside them. So
I am the same way.
all right, so let's go to my fourth pick.
So we have this one, and then we have the very special pick coming up soon. All right.
Look at that.
Brother.
Another Brother product. Brother, during Christmas, knocked it out of the park this year as far as the deals. They really had some great promotions. This is the PR 680W 6-needle multi-needle machine. And guys, I can just tell you right now, this thing was a hot item.
Yes.
Now, if y'all out there right now you ordered one of these from us and they told you it was on back order, I'm going to tell you what happened. We had these on order plenty of time for Countdown to Christmas to have our extra ones coming in. We've got 20 back orders out there right now, people waiting on these. And then what happened is Brother moved the location. They have a warehouse in Tennessee. They also have a warehouse in California. Their California warehouse, they moved locations, and the city that they're in held them up opening it because of different things. Getting, I think, the inspections and all the business license and all that for the new location. So they've been holding them up. And then this week, they're closed for inventory.
Yes.
So what it did, it really delayed us getting these machines. Now, I'm told next week they're going to be shipping them.
Ooh,
and so we should get them in. So if y'all please be patient if you've got one of these on order, because I'm telling you, it is worth it, the deal we have on these. But what I was going to tell you that leading up to that is I've got more coming than I ordered more than we actually have back orders for. So you won't get this in time for Christmas. However, you can still get on this great promotion and get the deal on it. And it's going to you'll probably get it the first week of January. Because hopefully they're going to get them to us start shipping them next week. We'll get them the end of next week, and then we'll be able to get them, sent out immediately to you. But $11,499, guys, is a great price for this. Plus, look at all the stuff you're getting with the bundle. You're getting the stand. You're getting the 7-piece Durkee Easy frames. You're getting the universal cap frame set. You're getting the flash frame, and the L and the M. So great combination. Getting that stand. I mean, you see it all on the screen, all the things you're getting for the same $11,499 price, shipping for free, and we have financing available.
Yes.
So great combination. And I know everybody out there saw the value of that, because that's why it was so popular for Countdown to Christmas. We sold so many of these. And I hate that we ran out of stock. We wouldn't have ran out of stock if Brother hadn't had the problem, what happened out in their warehouse out here in California. So,
and when we were talking about all of these Christmas picks, I was like, Blaine, we have to look at bundles, because bundles are, that you can't beat those. We have to look at pricing, and we have to look at the machine itself. And all of these, we all were like, yes, absolutely. This has to go on the list. And this 680W has to be on the list. With that bundle, oh my gosh, it's amazing what's all included in there. And with financing, you can make it really accessible for people. It's wow. Yeah. Jump on this if you have the opportunity to.
Yes, if you're in the market. All right. So here's our fifth pick.
Fifth and final.
No, not final.
Not final. Not final.
That's true.
Just
I
kidding.
got 6.
I almost got you.
You
I
did.
was testing you.
All right. So it's from Burnett, guys. This is basically a Bernina machine. Burnett's are made by Bernina. This is the Burnett 70 Deco. This is also an embroidery only machine. And guys, look at that price. Under $1,000. It's $700 off. And this is truly a price decrease from Bernina.
Mm-hmm.
So they lowered our cost on it. They gave us a new map pricing that we can advertise and sell it. $999, under $1,000. We do have 18-month of financing for this. And guys, if y'all are not familiar with Bernina and Burnett's, the stitch quality on Berninas are incredible, and it goes right down to all the Burnett line. The Burnett line we're the number one dealer in America with
Wow.
Burnett's.
Well, I was gonna say, with the success of the B79, the Yaya
Yes.
Han, I mean,
Yeah, we're the number one
quality is
dealer
amazing.
with Burnett's, and because Burnett's are that's the only thing they allow you to sell on the internet.
Yes.
A lot of the
Yes.
Bernina machines they don't. Now we do have 2 models of Berninas that we can sell online, and we do extremely well with those too. But this machine, out of everything that we had to sell from Burnett and Bernina, this was by far the best. I thought the best deal.
yeah.
As far as if you're looking for an embroidery only machine, but this is the they call it the B70 Deco. And guys, we've had this on our show before. We had, I think it was, what's the Ogeron guy? What was his first name?
Start with an
know,
O.
No, Bergeron's his first
Yeah,
name
yes.
or last name. Sylvain
Sylvain.
Bergeron. Yeah, it came to me.
Yeah.
Sylvain Bergeron. He is an excellent educator. He has demoed this on our shows before, and y'all probably remember Sylvain. He was so good. But guys, $999 for this. This thing is loaded down with stitch counts and all. So if y'all want to take a look at any of the products we're having, you can just go on. Is it on the? Is it going to be SMP Live? So y'all can go to smplive.tv, and we're going to have every product, all my 6 picks on there, and you can click on that product. It'll take you to the product page, and then you can just read about all the different features and stuff on that. And you can check out all these products. You can basically check out right online. You don't even have to go call in specials for these. You can just you can just go on the website and just check out, because we have all the bundles and all the pricing on there. Now, if you wanted to do something different, if you said, hey, I don't want everything in that bundle, what can you do for me? Give us a call right now, 800-401-8151. The call center has the authority to work something out.
Woohoo!
That's all I can say. All right. And this is our 6th and final product we're going to show you. You have it, Kennedy?
Well, it's not a product.
We can throw it up there. So, as y'all know, during this time of year, I always get the nickname Santa Blaine.
Yes.
So I've got something that I'm going to tell y'all about that is going to blow your socks off, that if you do not take advantage of it today, you're going to have. Now, this one only goes through, does it go through the 31st or Christmas Eve?
No, it's
The 24th.
24th. Yes.
Christmas Eve.
24th.
Yes.
All right. So this one goes through Christmas Eve. So that Christmas Eve is Sunday. So this goes through Sunday. You only get this deal. All right. Here it is.
All right.
There it is. Use code SANTA, SANTA, and you get 12% off any Baby Lock product. Machines. Any Baby Lock machine, you get 12% off if you use the code SANTA. This goes all the way through Christmas Eve, close a business on Christmas Eve, and then it goes off. Guys, this is a special gift just to the SMP Nation. And the only people that's going to get that are you that are watching right now. Can get that deal. But that's any baby lock machine, 12% off to celebrate the 12 days of Christmas. And we got a theme behind the 12 days of Christmas, don't we?
We do. We do.
So guys, get on the phone right now. Give us a call, 800-401-8151 to place your order. Or this one, you can go right to our website at SewingMachinesPlus.com. Just put in baby lock in the header. It'll take you to all the baby lock products. You can look at all the machines, find the machine that you're in love with, put it in your shopping cart, and put the code Santa in the shopping cart, and it's going to take 12% off your purchase.
What?
That is an incredible deal.
Now, Blaine, if you were able, what machine would you pick for this?
Oh, that would be a no-brainer for me.
What would it be?
I would do a multi-needle.
The Array?
I'd do the Array.
Mm-hmm. I think I would too.
Or I'd do the Array, and probably the next pick I would do would be the Altair 2.
Ooh,
The Altair 2.
Altair,
Yeah.
I love that.
The Altair 2 has so much technology built in for the price that you're getting. Two great machines, by the way. The Array 6-needle and the Altair 2. So those are two machines. But again, if you're if you're a quilter and you're thinking about, excuse me, you're thinking about, a machine for quilting or something, then the Jazz 2 or the Allegro. And I would probably go with the Allegro. 12% off the Allegro would be a pretty good deal.
There's also the Ballad, which is more of a computerized quilting.
Well, there's just so many. I mean, there's just so many, products. I mean, think about all the baby lock products. Think about one of the sergers.
Yeah.
All those great sergers.
Ooh,
So, and then, I need to talk about that, guys. I hadn't even spoken about that. All right. So y'all want to hear another show that we're doing? All right. So April is National Serger Month. And we're celebrating National Serger Month this year with a 3-day all serger event. It's going to be April the 10th through the 12th. And we're going to have basically every serger that we sell, almost every serger we sell is going to be highlighted on the show, and with educations and showing you all kind of different things you can do with the sergers. And we're going to have great pricing on all of them. So that'll be April the 10th through the 12th. Make sure y'all mark that down. If you love sergers or want to get into the serger, this will be the show to watch.
Woohoo, I'm excited.
All right. Let's give some stuff away, Kennedy.
All right.
All right. So speaking, the 12 days of Christmas, guys, think about 12 days of Christmas. That's how we came up to 12%. And today you're going to have to think about it even more. So I'm going to ask some trivia questions, and I want y'all to put your little answers in the chat. And then we're going to spin the wheel from the correct answers. And so basically, I need the other list, Kennedy, because I don't know. So we're going to do the very first one is what happened on the 11th day of Christmas.
We're referring to the song.
The song, 12 Days of Christmas. The 11th day of Christmas. Put your answers in right now.
Okay. I want to see the comments.
I want to give them a few little things.
There's a little lag.
A little lag.
And Kyle's
They're
gonna sing for us today. Sing a rendition.
They're coming in.
Now we're talking the 12th, right?
11.
The 11th.
11th.
Okay.
On the 11th day of Christmas, what happened?
Ooh, I'm seeing some answers.
All right, Kennedy, spin the wheel.
All right. So the answer was
Piper's Piping.
Let's spin.
All right, I see a bunch of names in there, so that means that somebody got it right.
You guys are good.
Yep.
Renee Bolton.
Woohoo!
So Renee, you are our winner. So Renee, you are winning. Guess what you're winning? She's winning a set of event bags.
Woohoo!
So congratulations, Renee. And what we need you to do is go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information, hit submit, and we'll get your gift bag bundle sent out to you.
All right.
All right, next up.
Now let me take this off the screen so that way they can't see the next answer.
All right, so the next one, put the other one up there for me, Kennedy. I'm just going to randomly pick some things. All right, so what happened on the 9th day of Christmas? That's a pretty good one there. All right, get your answers in. The 9th day of Christmas, what happened?
impressive.
There was
that-
9 of something.
Yes. Yes. What
Okay.
could it be?
We're going to give them, we're just going to give you all a few, maybe a minute to get your answers in. Then we're going to hit spin the wheel.
All right.
They're coming
I'm
in.
seeing them. They're
Yeah.
coming
They're coming in.
Yeah.
All it takes is one person to get it right, and then everybody's going to start.
Yeah.
But how do they know if it's the right one? You
That's
never
true.
know.
Could have
You
been the
never
wrong
know.
answer.
All right. Wow. There's a lot of
Spin the
people.
wheel, Kennedy.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
So this one, we're going to give away one of our world famous sewing mats.
Woohoo! All right.
Spin
let's
the wheel.
Spin it.
Here we go.
You
Yep.
guys are fast.
Yeah.
Already
That
138
was a
people.
lot of them.
138 people got the right answer. That's awesome. Okay, Jeanette Yeager.
Woohoo!
So congratulations, Jeanette. Jeanette is watching today from YouTube. So Jeanette, to claim your prize, we need you to go to smplive.tv. Scroll down toward the bottom of that page where you see claim my prize, fill out all that information complete. And then most importantly, Jeanette, tell us what size of sew mat you want and what color in the note field, and hit submit. And as soon as we get that information, we will get it shipped out to you. And y'all have 30 days to claim your prizes.
Woohoo! Yes.
All right. Next up. So Kennedy, give me my list. I'm going to pick
Yes.
from at random again. So
I can see the gears in your brain.
what
turning.
happened on the 7th day of Christmas?
Seventh. The
Something
seventh.
happened. There was 7 of something doing something on the 7th day of Christmas.
Okay.
Y'all put your answer in. And you know what's so interesting about this? We were talking about this. You know, some of them are very easy, but
Yeah.
some of them I couldn't remember at
Yeah.
all. Even when I was trying to sing the song, I couldn't remember what it was.
Kyle kept saying 5 golden rings over and over again. That's all you remember.
Yeah, Kyle kept saying,
It's the
no, he
only
didn't say
one I
5
remember.
golden rings. He just kept saying golden rings
Oh yes.
over
Yes.
every single one we said. On the 9th day of Christmas,
That
he
was
would
it.
say 9
Only-
golden rings.
Only one I could remember.
It's not a bad one. All right. I'm seeing so many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
All right, so
Woo!
let's hit spin the wheel. We're gonna
All right.
this one we're giving a $100 gift card away.
Bang. $100. You never know when you need to remember these things, you know?
Marsha Frost.
Woohoo!
So congratulations, Marsha. You just won yourself a $100 gift card to Sewing Machines Plus. She's watching today from YouTube. So Marsha, we need you to claim your prize. You have 30 days to claim it. Go to smplive.tv. Scroll down toward the bottom of that page where it says claim my prize. Fill out all the information complete. Hit submit. And then what we'll do, we're going to email you back a gift card code that you can put in your checkout and save you $100 on your purchase. It's that simple. All right, the last one, and this one, guys, is going to be for a sewing machine. We're going to give the K132A Necky sewing machine away.
Ooh.
And this one, what happened on the 5th day of Christmas?
What happened, Blaine?
How many?
What happened?
There was 5 of something on the 5th day of Christmas. What was it?
Let's see.
We kind of just talked about it, didn't
We
we?
kind of did.
I think we almost gave the answer away. How's the answers looking?
Oh, they're
coming.
quick. S&P Nation is speedy.
So almost every one of y'all should be able to get this, okay?
Yes.
I did give the answer. Kyle, that's the only one Kyle knew, was the 5th day of Christmas.
So we better see everyone commenting
Yeah,
5 golden
5th day of
rings.
Christmas was 5 golden rings. So Kennedy,
A lot of
spin the wheel.
Woo! See this one? Clearly, it's the more popular one.
180.
Yes.
I'm not seeing this.
All right, Mary. Yeah, it's not on the screen for some
Enos.
reason, Kennedy.
Oh.
Mary Enos won.
Oh, hold on. Let me share.
There it is.
Fun.
Mary Enos won the sewing machine. So congratulations, Mary. She's watching today from YouTube. So Mary, we need you to go to smplive.tv. Scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize. Excuse me. Fill out all that information complete and hit submit. You have 30 days to do so, and we will ship your brand new machine right out to you.
Awesome.
All right. So you know what I feel like doing?
What do you feel like doing, Blaine?
Let's give another machine away.
Okay.
And this is
not
this is everybody.
Yes.
So everybody who is logged in today is going to be eligible for this one. You don't have to put any kind of code in. So we're going to give one more machine away because I feel like Santa Blaine today.
Yes.
And it's almost Christmas.
The Yuletide.
So we're going to give another Necky K132A sewing machine away. So, Kennedy.
Yes.
Spin that wheel.
Woohoo.
Here we go.
Maybe we should make our own like SMP 12 Days of Christmas. We'll have to write some lyrics.
Janice
Janice
Nelson.
Woo!
So congratulations, Janice. She's watching today from YouTube. You just won yourself a Necky K132 sewing machine. So Janice, we need you to go to smplive.tv. Scroll down toward the bottom of that page where it says claim my prize. Fill out the information completely. Hit submit. You have 30 days to do that. And as soon as we get that information, we will get your brand new machine shipped right out to you.
Wow.
All right,
Christmas came
everybody.
early.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed my 6 picks for Christmas. I think those were the greatest deals that we had going. And I hope y'all enjoyed the little giveaway trivia we had today. And again, hope you wrote all those dates down that we have going. We got a lot of stuff coming up in 2024. And we sure do appreciate every one of y'all being an SMP customer. We appreciate y'all watching all of our shows. And guys, we hope that y'all have a great rest of your day. Hope that every single one of y'all have a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we will see y'all. We will not have a show next week.
Okay.
So we will not see y'all until the new year.
Oh my gosh.
What's the date, Kyle?
The 4th.
So we'll see y'all January the 4th. So we hope everybody has a great Christmas, and then we'll see y'all in the new year. So guys, thank y'all for joining in, and we'll see y'all then. So long.
Bye.